How's everyone doing? It's good to see everyone.
Thank you. We're great.
This is so exciting. Congratulations. Kai, this is amazing. Diego, a character that we've seen this character for a lot of years right now. What was the like take me through that like preparation process to play a character that we've seen before in a lot of ways.
Yeah, well, I mean, I still like don't even believe that it's happening. Even though I'm like done with this special that's coming out in July. And I just like when I was preparing, I was just thinking a lot about like the character. I was thinking a lot about previous people who had played it. Like I remember looking at the list of everyone who had played it and I was like, that person's 30, crazy. And I was like going through the list and it was like this has been here for a long time. And it's like, but also it's like every single person has helped build this character and I definitely like I like sometimes I like watch videos and I'm like this is such a cool character. Like I'm so happy. Diego's 100% my favorite character I've ever voiced, played. He's like just such a good time.
And you did an amazing job. Congratulations. And Kathleen, good to see you.
Good
Um,
to see you.
and I find it really, really cool because the Dora world is such a big world, and you have been around since the beginning of it, which is really
Yes.
exciting. So, what is that like for you, seeing the kind of growth and expansion of this global universe with, other animated shows, the live action world? It must be really crazy. But was there a moment where you thought that was going to happen when you were voicing Dora early on as well?
No, if I think back to the beginning, we had no idea that it was going to be this global phenomenon, and she's become an iconic character everywhere. There's so many different, I know we talk about like our Dora universe and the spin-offs, the live action, but Dora is like all over social media. There's so many different like parodies of Dora and like everyone just loves to play like on her character and that the world. And I think it just is a testament to how iconic she is and how beloved she is, and not just Dora, but the whole show as a whole. So it's just been
Absolutely.
really cool to see it continue, and the legacy continue. It's awesome.
Absolute legacy,
Yeah.
perfect. I know that it's such a great, iconic character with such an amazing legacy. Maria, good to see you.
You too, Peter.
And I do want to know, it's all storytelling at the end of the day. And I understand there's going to be some differences with voicing a character and, the working with the teams. And a lot of the times it's, recording in a booth rather than being on a big set. But how, like, it is all storytelling though. So how big was the mindset change for you compared to live action to something like season 3 of Dora? Like, I'm just curious about that for you.
Well, I love the challenge of voiceover, of making everything come alive with just your voice. And you have to have a really powerful imagination because you have to see and feel and attribute things you're not necessarily getting from another actor, uh, that you need to respond to as the character. I love the challenge. And of course, it's a familiar world, so we all know and love Dora, which is nice. Uh, so I love stepping into the character of the grandma. She's not just a thankless little go to bed. Here's your lunch. That kind of character. She is rich and nuanced and sings, and she's traditional in that she cooks, and she's non-traditional in that she is climbing mountains with her granddaughter. And I love how loving she is. And because I'm a mom and I remember when my kids were little, what an impact great shows have on them. I'm very aware as a mom and as an actress of what's going on developmentally at that stage, and I want to give them everything I have. So I'm really enjoying it on so many levels. I love that she speaks Spanish and sings in English and Spanish.
Mhm.
I love how inclusive the show is, and everybody feels welcome, and you can ask questions. I love how Dora's asks questions and wants people to help her figure things out. She's a team player. I mean, you can go on and on as I usually do about Dora.
Yeah, absolutely. And for wrap up, Kai, I do have another question for you. I mean, Maria brought it up. You know, this was also growing up, a lot of these TV shows, the edutainment component, right? Because it's a lot of fun, but you're learning. And I'm wondering for you, like reading these scripts, like, do you notice that edutainment component of this special as well, about Diego as well, where it's a lot of fun, but it's like, wow, people are gonna really learn some things. Like, I'm just wondering, even before recording, if you like in the scripts you saw that edutainment component.
Yeah, I when I was like really small, I was really picky about shows. Like I only liked a few. I was like I want to watch this and this and this. And when I'm reading the script, I like see an entire journey. It's like you start here and then you get a success and then you get like obstacle, but then they come over it and it's like you can really like see an entire journey, and that to me is always what's been like entertained. Like you don't just like go there, solve a problem, and then it's done. No, you have to get there. You have to problem solve so many times to get to your end
Yeah.
goal, and that's really realistic to what you have to do like in the real world.
Absolutely. And Kathleen, yes, like even with the original Dora, I mean, that was literally what it was, split down the middle, edutainment, right? So as you
Yes.
as like a storyteller, given what I just said, how important is edutainment to you in everything that you do in that realm?
Um, I mean, I think we touched on a lot of different points, but it's also the characters now in this new series of Dora. They're there's a lot more depth to them. There's like a three-dimensional to their characters, and it's just really nice to tap into that. Especially
Yeah.
with children's programming, sometimes it's very repetitive. It can, there's like a system and how things go, especially in the beginning there was like a way that we spoke. It was like this, and then this, and then this. But I think now we've kind of moved into a space where things can be more conversational, maybe a little more real, but still include those elements as well. And I think with children's programming, especially the writers on the show, to have been very specific and very smart about how they, are writing the shows and things.
Absolutely. I can't wait for people to see
Yeah.
this special Albo Diego on, Paramount Plus and Nickelodeon in July. I can't wait for people to check that out. It was an honor and privilege to speak with you all. Thank you so much for your time. Congratulations.
Yes,
Thank
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 you.
you.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.